Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Mehakeducationwali. I am doing teacher training at Rehan College, Korangi Campus. So today my topic is how to practice self-compassion and forgive yourself. Self-compassion means treating yourself with the same kindness, patience, and understanding that you would offer to someone you care about. Everyone makes mistakes, experiences setbacks, and has moments they wish they had handled differently. Learning to forgive yourself can help you expect mistakes, learn from them, and move forward with greater confidence. Practicing self compassion does not mean ignoring mistakes or avoiding personal responsibility. It means organizing what went wrong without being unnecessarily harsh toward yourself. By learning from experiences, focusing on personal growth, and giving yourself time to improve, you can develop a healthier and more balanced mindset. So, without wasting our time, we start our interview. So, today our guest is Chat GPT. Hello, ChatGPT.
Hello? How can I help?
Chat. Today my topic is how to practice self-compassion and forgive yourself. So my first question is, what does self-compassion mean to you?
Hmm. To me, self compassion means treating yourself the way you treat a good friend who's having a hard time. Instead of being harsh or critical, you're kind and you understand that mistakes and setbacks are part of being human. It's like
Okay.
giving yourself a little grace instead of piling on.
Okay. So my next question is, why is it important to be kind to ourselves?
Hmm. Because being unkind usually doesn't improve anything. It just adds weight to what's already difficult. And kindness, well, it gives you space to learn, recover, and keep going. Without that, growth feels heavier than it needs to.
Okay. What is the difference between self-compassion and making excuses?
Good one. Self compassion acknowledges, yeah, that was hard, but I still can take responsibility and try again. An excuse kind of avoids responsibility. Self compassion supports responsibility by giving you the emotional room to keep learning. Excuses tend to stop progress.
So, my next question is, why do people sometimes find it difficult to forgive themselves?
Because the mind replays the moment, thinking if it replays it enough, it can change the outcome. But it usually just replays the pain. Forgiving yourself feels like letting go of control, and that's uncomfortable. People also tie mistakes to their identity, like, I messed up, so I am a mess up, instead of seeing it as something they did, not who they are. That's why learning to forgive yourself is often a process.
Okay, so my next question is, how can we learn from our mistakes without constantly blaming ourselves?
Mm. Start by asking, what was in my control then? And what is in my control now? Pick one small lesson or action to carry forward. Then name the mistake, name the lesson, name the next step. That keeps the focus on growth, not self punishment. If blame pops up, notice it briefly and redirect to the smallest useful thing you can do next. Learning, not beating yourself up.
Okay, so why is accepting our imperfections important for personal growth?
Because if you wait for perfect, you don't start. Accepting imperfections makes room to try, to experiment, to fail, and still stay worthy. That mindset keeps you moving, learning, and growing.
How does self compassion help us deal with failure?
It keeps failure from turning into an identity thing. Instead of I'm a failure, it becomes I failed at this attempt and I can try again. That shift lowers the shame, keeps your energy available for problem solving, and helps you bounce back sooner.
How can positive self talk support self compassion?
By narrating your experience in a kind, fair way, like I'm learning. This is hard, but I'm capable. It counters that harsh inner critic, making self compassion more natural over time.
Okay, what can we do when we keep thinking about past mistake?
Hmm. When those loops show up, name them. Like, oh, that's the regret story again. Ground yourself in the present. Take a slow breath. Feel your feet on the floor. Then redirect to one small action you can take now. If it helps, write a few lines reframing what you learned. If the loop keeps hijacking you, talking it out with a trusted person or a counselor can really help. You don't have to carry it alone.
Okay, so my next question is, what advice would you give to someone who is overly critical themselves?
Start by noticing where that critical voice shows up the strongest. Pick one moment a day to swap that for a fair, neutral one. Like instead of I messed up again, try, okay, that didn't work. What's the next step? That tiny shift, practiced consistently, builds self compassion gradually. And if it feels impossible right now, that's a sign to get support. Friends, mentors, or a therapist can really help loosen that grip. You deserve that kind of care.
Okay, so finally, my last question is, what message would you like to give people about practicing self-compassion and learning to forgive themselves?
Be gentle, but be honest. Mistakes are teachers, not verdicts. Learn the lesson. Take a small step. Treat yourself with the same respect you'd show a good friend. That's how growth sticks.
Okay, this is the end of our today's interview. Thank you everyone for being a part of this discussion on how to practice self compassion and forgive yourself. I hope this session encouraged you to treat yourself with kindness, learning from your mistakes and forgive yourself the opportunity to grow. Remember, making mistakes is part of learning, and self forgiveness can help us move forward with greater wisdom and confidence. Thank you for your time and have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You as well.